The Hyundai Staria is the MPV you didn't realize you needed, and the one Brits can't right now purchase. In any case, Hyundai isn't precluding the presentation of this modern-looking individual's transporter to the UK, and an excursion to South Korea allowed vehicle the opportunity to drive it in a camper body style, presented as a feature of Hyundai's unique vehicle lineup. In the event that the Staria does make as its would prefer here, it very well may be an enticing option in contrast to the default Volkswagen California. The Staria went at a bargain in 2021, and close by left-hand drive markets, for example, Korea and Europe. It's likewise presented in Australia, meaning the right-hand drive designing union has proactively been finished. European purchasers look over van, cart otherwise known as MPV, or higher-spec cart premium variations, including 2 to 11-seat variations. The camper we tried was a 3-column 6-seater. At 5,253 mm long with a 3,273 mm wheelbase, the Staria is a major vehicle. The California is over 300 mm more limited. It depends on the N3 stage additionally tracked down under the Tucson, and Element's multi-interface back suspension. Subsequently all-wheel drive can be advertised. There are two motors. The 175 bhp 2.2-liter VGT turbodiesel fitted to our test vehicle accompanies either a 6-speed manual or 8-speed program transmission, while the 268 bhp 3.5-liter MPI V6 petroleum comes solely with the auto. All Australian turbodiesels are all-wheel drive, however rather strangely all V6s are front-wheel drive. Europe gets turbodiesels as it were. It's a shocker. Positively is. Made under plan supervisor SangYup Lee, the clean, science fiction motivated look makes for a profoundly engaging turn on the standard box on wheels equation, doing something amazing into a body style that requests a long, high roofline and a back-end feign as an outbuilding entryway. The sensational front end is vital, with a curiously saucy cap that streams straightforwardly into a correspondingly cleared back windscreen, and engaging subtleties like a forceful cross-section grille, even full with DRLs and in an upward direction stacked LEDs. The Staria didn't harshly request we had 20 seconds to consent, yet it appears as though it could. A surprisingly enormous glasshouse cuts low into the body and rules the side profile, with additional upward LEDs for the back. Hyundai says the Staria encapsulates its back-to-front plan system that underscores inside extensive size and convenience. What's it like inside then, at that point? In a word, huge. The front seats are comfortable, the floor among driver and traveler is level, and there are so many profound stockpiling regions you could require those Thai cavern plunging specialists to get them back out once more. The low glasshouse permits your elbows to rest at a pleasingly and similarly low level on both the focal armrest and top of the entryway card, so it resembles thriving in a major extravagant high seat. A portion of the plastics are hard, yet the general feel looks brilliant and strong, and the infotainment framework gives a new, modern feel with a focal touchscreen supplemented by a computerized instrument binnacle and much piano dark smoothness. What's more, toward the back, there are sliding back entryways on one or the other side, however there's a sink food prep region on the driver's side of our camper. Move in and the seats are again profoundly comfortable, lean back liberally, in addition to there's a seat toward the back. The seats overlap level to make a resting region, there are blinds on the windows, or you can leave everything set up, get it started with a push on the control screen in the rooftop and afterward move through a sunroof-like opening into a liberal space looking like a doorstop. How does the Staria drive? It's alright. Our test course was a somewhat short circle through Seoul's horrible traffic, however getting a flavor was sufficient. The directing feels lightish and steady, the auto gearbox tips in without a hitch, in addition to you have paddle shift control, and perceivability is really great for such an enormous vehicle, so it's a sufficiently simple thing to potter about in. The diesel gets a digit vocal and stressed when requested to convey its full, unassuming potential, regardless of whether it's fine for normal driving, yet the huge demerit goes to the ride. It truly clacks about and requires critical finessing to be viewed in a serious way in the UK, however at that point Hyundai's as a rule are given a UK tune. Hyundai Staria. Decision in a fragment that even its creators are quickly abandoning for the universal SUV. It's reviving and energizing to see Hyundai make the now unfashionable MPV appear to be so attractive, as well as giving outside types a bigger option in contrast to the Volkswagen California on account of our camper variation. We like the Staria's plan, extensive size and its adaptability. However, we'd recommend putting ride and taking care of top of the specialist's daily agenda prior to transportation any to the UK.